Today I fucked up telling my yoga instructor I could suck my own dick. This was pre-COVID in January, and honestly with everything that has happened I think I did my best to forget this. But I was just reminded due to a past due bill in my emails, and you all seem to love my stories, so enjoy lol. I'm pretty well endowed, and skinny, and flexible, and have the unique talent of being able to suck my own cock. Judge all you want, make your gay comments, but if you could, you would. No, it doesn't quite feel like getting a blowjob, just like jerking off doesn't quite feel like getting a hand job. But it feels fucking amazing, and I'm a bit of a sexual deviant, so it's just some added freakiness to a normal horny day sometimes. I love it. And ex-girlfriends have loved it, random hookups have loved it. It's quite a party trick, let me tell you. Lol. So I met a girl on Tinder who, for whatever reason, our conversation swayed to this. We hooked up, she really enjoyed watching me suck my cock. Now not to be too descriptive, but I have a very large head of my cock when I'm super turned on. Which, if I'm sucking my cock I'm super turned on lol. I can get my mouth around the head, but I can't get much down the shaft. Especially as not much as I used to. She kind of put me in these yoga positions to help, and it was insane I was able to get much deeper. Logically, I went home later and researched this and kinds of yoga and decided I was going to go to yoga to get more flexible so I could suck my own cock a little deeper. Yup. I found a yoga place, signed up, and went to the first few classes. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't really helping much and we really weren't doing the positions that Tinder girl put me in. The next class, the instructor was helping out, and when she came to me she helped move me a little and it was super helpful. Not in a self-filating way, but a yoga way. After class she was chatting with people and to me she mentioned about working on the position at home and how to address it alone. She asked if I had been practicing long, and what my intentions with the practice are, and honestly, I don't know WTF I was thinking, but I fucking said it. I said it super nonchalantly too. I said, well, it's to help with sucking my own dick. She didn't laugh. She didn't say what, she just walked away, like quickly and angrily. Not sure if anyone else around me heard, but it felt like I said it over the loudspeaker. I was cringing beyond belief and couldn't even hear anything but my heartbeat. I just grabbed my shit and left as quickly as I could. The next day, I got a call from the studio saying they don't tolerate sexual harassment or inappropriate behavior of any kind. I am banned from all 4 of their establishments and I am lucky the instructor doesn't want to press charges. I wrote back apologizing and saying it came out wrong, but it sounded defensive. It is absolutely insane that I said that. I think I'm done with yoga, and I'll just be okay with my self-sucking skills as they are. TL, doctor, went to yoga to get more flexible so I could suck my cock deeper. And I told the instructor, edit, to answer some public and private questions. Sure, I guess it feels like a dick is in your mouth, but in the same way jerking off feels like a dick in your hand, or playing with your pussy feels like you're playing with a pussy, I'm guessing, lol. To me the pleasure is the focal point. But I'm kinky and weird, so who knows. I'm guessing to enjoy it, you have to be comfortable with your own dick in your own mouth. Big deal. I'm more than comfortable with that. And on to the next question. Yes, I come in my mouth. Not every time, but I have many times. Judge away. Edit 2. Yes, I have swallowed. Often the position requires I swallow or I'd spit it up all over myself. Edit 3. Yes, I've come on my face. I don't think I'm the only guy that's done that. That's happened just jerking off before. Edit 4. Okay, the photos in women's thongs are a whole other story. That doesn't make me gay still. I'm not confused. I just know what I like sexually. Edit 5. My R4R posts. Yes, I have met up before just to jerk off for them. No, I have never met someone before to do this act. Edit 6, I'm 41 years old. Edit 7, I first tried sucking my cock in my teen years when I realized I was well endowed. I thought that self-sucking was the benefit of a big dick. Later I learned about girls and stuff. Edit 8, some of you are very mean, lol. To go out of your way to DM me the things you're saying is weirder than sucking your own cock. Who cares what I do? Edit 9, I know I fucked up. I was totally wrong and I believe she would be well within her rights to press charges against me and I'm very thankful she didn't. Edit 10, damn people got real mean once this ended up on the front page. Yikes. I guess the today I fucked up crowd is a little more accepting than the popular crowd. That was fun for a while but not really anymore. Good night. Spat my tea out laughing. 11/10 op. It's actually 8.5. This deserves a real bruh. Today I fucked up by telling Reddit I could suck my own dick is a good alternate title. If you cum in your own mouth then you still can participate in No Nut November because the cum never leaves your body. Still have a chance to delete this comment. I had an ex who said he did this and also said it felt amazing. The weirdest part to me about this was my own reaction. I was jealous. Like, jealous as if he was another woman who had sucked his dick and he thought it had felt amazing. I couldn't figure out what exactly was the subject of my jealousy. Himself? I mean, for God's sakes, it's his own dick. He should be able to suck it if he wants. I'm not competing with him regarding his own dick. The human brain. It's interesting. I was just thinking I'd be so weirded out if the guy told me he could do this. Then I thought, well if I could eat myself out I obviously would lmao. Today I fucked up my date. Last night, after meeting a girl on Tinder, I ended up at her place. As the two of us were making out on her bed, she wanted to know if I ever mixed sex with shrooms. I shrugged and said I've never done drugs. Period. She looked at me like who she it. Fast forward to her feeding me an unknown quantity of shrooms and telling me how mind-blowing the sex will be. I've got no idea when I switched from sober to losing my shit, but there I was, staring at the words on my t-shirt slowly melting away. My Tinder date, who was now in full fuck mode, wasn't wasting any time undressing me. However, my attention was elsewhere. There was a hula hoop in the room that I didn't notice before. I couldn't help but stand up and use it. My Tinder date couldn't stop laughing at me hula hooping with no pants on. Not gonna lie, I was living my best life at that moment. I never wanted the hula hooping to stop. My Tinder date was not about that life though. Eventually she grew tired of watching me hula hoop and pulled me back to bed for some fucky. We made out for like 30 seconds before I ended up hula hooping again. My Tinder date got frustrated and tossed the hula hoop in the closet. She took off her bra and asked if I wanted to play or hook up. I said hula hoop. She thanked me for wasting her time and her mushrooms before asking me to leave. Now I have to live with the fact that I chose hula hooping over sex. TL, doctor went home with a girl. Co-blocked myself with a hula hoop. Sorry ladies, my heart belongs to the hoop. The Chad hula hoop versus the virgin sexy time. She wasted her own time by suggesting you, uninitiated to shrooms or drugs in general, get high and then expecting you to not be a little distracted by the trip. The fuck did she expect lol? It was also irresponsible of her to ask you to leave when you were still tripping balls. If you try drugs, especially mushrooms or anything that can induce visions, do it in a safe environment. Edit, formatting. Your Tinder date was kind of an ass for getting you high like that. Psychedelics should really be tried out in a safe environment for your first time. Glad you didn't have a bad trip. Psychedelics should really be tried out in a safe environment. Her apartment was on the 3rd floor and my worst fear was ending up wandering off the damn balcony. Your Tinder date was kind of an ass for getting you high like that. True, but it was also my responsibility to question what she was doing instead of just accepting it. I'll admit, I was just thinking with my dick at the time. Glad you didn't have a bad trip. Thank you, so am I. From now on hula hoops will forever hold a special place in my heart. Totally not a fuck up. Wrong drug for sexy time emo. For real. Out of all my trips, sex was the absolute last thing on my mind. Today I fucked up by thinking I knew shit about Hot Pocket. Hot Pockets. Breakfast bread pocket of mixed meat and sauces. You get it. Years ago, I was 11. Life was simple, and I was a simpleton soaking it up. Breakfast time comes and my parents aren't home. Work and shit, I wasn't about that life. Fuck it, I can't cook but I know damn well I can throw a hot pocket in the microwave and not fuck it up. I fuck it up. 7 minutes, not appropriate for a hot pocket. Not reading the instructions, also deemed wrong in these situations. My hot pocket was emitting smoke from the microwave. I was ready for Satan to appear and shake my hand. Solution? 1. Scream. Do this shit first, it gives clarity to the situation at hand. 2. Throw the newly invented smoke bomb into grass, good use of terminating unwanted pests in the landing zone. 3. Hose that shit down. No better solution to putting out a fire hazard than with water. I'm smart as fuck. Lost my appetite for hot pockets for years. Had one the other day. It's 2 minutes y'all. Be safe. Too long didn't read. Hot pocket wants to kill me? Nah. Watch this. And you know what op, I bet that flaming hot pocket was still cold on the inside. If it's any consolation, I was left home alone one morning when I was 7, with a bowl of macaroni wrapped in foil for lunch. Lunch comes, and I completely blank on what my parents said to microwave it for, so I picked 2. 2 is a good number. As a 7-year-old I didn't believe in keeping time, so I waited for the beep to summon me and went to play with my toys. I begin to hear some very lifelike machine gun fire being laid down in my kitchen. Off I run. I enter hell. The microwave is on fire, it doesn't smell like macaroni, and I am panicking. ADHD fails me and I completely freeze, before finally taking the kitchen hose sprayer, the one that pulls out like a mini garden hose or some shit. I hope you know the one. I'm pretty high and blanking, and can't even get the damn thing to work. I literally just start crying as my parents happen to walk in and try to contain my DEFCON 1 fuckery. I had set the macaroni for over 15 minutes, so thinking about my 2, may have been a 20. I still haven't lived it down. When I was a kid I microwaved a bagel for 20 minutes. I had asked my dad how long to heat it up for, thought he said 20 minutes. He probably said he would come help me in 20 minutes. I don't know why I wanted a microwaved bagel in the first place. Bagels should be toasted. I'm laughing my ass off imagining a kid spraying a burnt hot pocket with a hose in the front yard. Thank you for this. This is all I could ever hope for. People enjoying my pain. I love you man, I appreciate it. Heart. It's okay friend, I once fell asleep and left a pot pie in the oven _overnight. I woke up to the worst smell fucking imaginable and a piece of charcoal. Not quite sure how I didn't burn my place down, or at least set off a smoke detector. If it is something on the stove then even a fairly small piece of food can make enough smoke to ruin a house. The oven at least partially contains it. Please Google comedian Jim Gaffigan and Hot Pockets. You won't be disappointed. Hot Pockets. You never really see that when you go out, right? For tonight's specials we have a blackened sea bass or we have a hot pocket. It's cooked in a dirty microwave. Is your hot pocket cold in the middle? It's frozen. Or you can have it boiling lava hot. Will it burn my mouth? It'll destroy your mouth. Won't be able to taste anything for a week. Oh, I'll have the hot pocket.